Miriam Carey's family say their sister didn't need to die, that police could have helped her. The 34-year-old was shot and killed after trying to ram her car through the barricades at the White House on Thursday. Her sisters spoke to reporters earlier, and they're demanding answers. Mi-Young Lee is on that story for us. Mi-Young?
Well, Sarah, this story is twofold. First, Miriam Carey's sisters say that they spoke tonight to set the record straight, that what the reports are out about their sister are simply not true, that A, she wasn't bipolar, she was not schizophrenic, and she certainly wasn't delusional. And they're responding to reports from investigators that were released today that they had found writings in her home that suggested that she believed that Barack Obama, the president of the United States, was monitoring her, was stalking her, and had locked down her Stamford, Connecticut apartment. And police believe that's perhaps why she was on her way to the White House. But her sisters say she never had a history of violence, and up until and in terms of what happened yesterday, they just simply don't know why that happened.
A lot of things are being said that she seems to be crazy or schizophrenic or things like that. I can tell you that she was a woman, that law-abiding citizen, carefree, loving, just like anyone else. She had a baby, and she did suffer from postpartum depression with psychosis, which comes along with medication and therapy, which she did. She was very compliant with her medication.
And Carey was hospitalized shortly after being diagnosed with postpartum, but her sisters say that with the help of her doctors and on their advice, that they had actually weaned Carey off of that medication successfully. And up until the day of those events yesterday, Sarah, that there were no warning signs, that she was not, there was nothing out of the ordinary, and that she was stable.
And Mi-Young, yesterday we spoke with experts with the FBI and Secret Service who said they believed police handled this properly. But what's the family saying about how the police handled this situation?
Well, Sarah, they have watched, just like many Americans and people who know this story, that video of that black sedan going into the barricades, the police surrounding it. They've listened to the pop, pop, pop of those gunshots several times, and they say they still believe that they don't know why she was shot, and they believe that deadly force was not necessary.
Why was my sister shot and killed with her one-year-old daughter in the car and she was unarmed? Why? My mother deserves to know why. We deserve to know why. And we deserve a proper notification. The Carey sisters ask and demand for it. My mother demands it and respects that.
The Carey sisters say, Sarah, that they have not been talked to by police or any government officials about their sister's death to this day. They also say when they arrived to the coroner's office in Washington to say goodbye to her sister, to identify her body, that instead they were simply shown a photograph, told they weren't allowed to see their sister. And as well about the 19-month-old baby, Erica, their niece, they say they're still not allowed to see her, and that all they've been told is that she's safe in protective custody.
Well, thanks, Mi-Young. Of course, the other story that's capturing headlines in Washington